The winter has arrived, my friends. We had the first snow tonight. We had the first snow of this winter. It wasn't too much, just a little bit, but enough to freeze every bloody thing around. I tell you who would enjoy it quite a lot. My dog. As soon as my wife opened the door for the garden, you should have seen him going crazy, trying to hit all the snow. Bloody Labradors, mate. It's just too much energy. But then I start thinking, oh shoot, I have to go to my other job today. I have to drive 30 miles each way. And thankfully, it doesn't seem that the roads are that bad. At least not right now. Probably they're going to be a little bit worse later on when I'm on the way back. I'll get out of there around 9 o'clock in the evening. And by then, I think it's going to be a little bit of ice on the roads. Hopefully not. So that said, I need to buy new gloves. But I've been looking into the heated gloves thing. I always thought that they were a bloody gimmick, stupid. But I'm getting older, I'm getting colder, and I would probably appreciate because I do not have heated grips. So maybe I'm thinking about probably get some heated gloves. So if any of you uses that type of gear, the heated gloves, leave down on the comments your suggestions, because I don't know nothing about that, and I'm trying not to break the bank, because I don't work two jobs because I like to work. I work two jobs because I'm poor, so I don't want to break the bank. So just leave your suggestions on the comments. Another thing that I have to do, I need to buy, but I'm too cheap for that. I need to buy a new bloody pin lock for the helmet. The one that I had broke. In the visor thing, even the little pin on the visor got broken, so I'll have to buy a new visor and the new pin lock. So just for the visor and for the pin lock, we're talking about 100 quid right then. This for an helmet that cost me 200 quid. It's insane. But I've been using an anti-fog spray from Makov. I will search the image and I will leave it there. Well, it does the trick, kind of, mostly, if you are a cheap guy like me. So I spend like what, 8 quid for that spray, and that spray has been giving me, I bought that spray a couple of months ago. So you apply it on the visor on the inside, and it creates like a layer of anti-fog. But well, it's not the same thing as a pin lock, of course. For example, right now I'm struggling with the moisture inside the helmet because I just reapplied it. That's why you see me doing all this with the bloody helmet, so I can actually see. So DJI, that's the brand of the action cam that's on my helmet, and that's the brand of the microphones that I use as well. They just released their latest camera, the DJI Action 6. And to be honest, I have the 5. I have the Action 5. To be quite honest, I'm debating if I should get it or not. Because realistically I do not need it, because I have this one that I have, the 5, that's in my helmet. On the handlebar I use the Insta360, the X3. And for other type of shots, like more free type of shots, which I usually don't do that much, I use the new Insta360 Go Ultra. It's a little camera that Insta360 released. That it is expensive, but it's a brilliant little camera, and it's magnetic. You can put it everywhere and do crazy shots with it. So, but knowing myself as I do, I will come out with any sort of excuse for me to go and buy it, and then to put it on the shelf as per usual. I'm the type of guy that I keep buying all the new tech, lying to myself, oh no, I need it, I'm going to use it, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But at the end of the day, I end up doing fuck all, and I end up selling the stuff on CNX. CEX, that's the name, which they give you a little bit of money, which is a robbery, but it is what it is. So I'm thinking about maybe I need to see a couple of more reviews about it, because apparently the sensor is a bigger sensor, which is better for low light, and because we live in this country, there's a lot of low light in this country. Also the sensor is square, so you can use the same footage to vertical, horizontal, and the crop won't look that bad. So they say. I still need to have a look into it. What cameras do you guys use for your vlogs, moto vlogs, all of that? Leave it down in the comments, and if you already bought this new one, let me know what you think about it. But yeah, I'm dreading the drive back home later on. But well, if you see this video, means that I published it, means that I made it alive. If you don't see it, you'll never know.